Hello and welcome to another episode of Lost Ponies of Phandelver. Sorry if we're having some technical issues. If there's some buffering and such, I apologize. I cannot figure out what's been causing this. Oh, sure, now it's stopping. Now the issues are stopping. Of course, as soon as we go live.
Of course.
Anyways, I'm Thomas and I am your GM for the evening, and this is a special episode as we'll be wrapping up Season 1. And our... And as always, we have our same crew of players.
I'm Magical Trevor playing Moonsnow, the Volpony Ranger.
I'm Jane, and I'm playing Volt Solaris, our Arcane School Cleric.
I'm Leah, and I'm playing Lilith, our rogue.
And I am Zeistund, and I am playing Razzle, the town drunk for today.
And every day.
Yes.
You know, to be perfectly honest, I had no idea how to pronounce your username until you started saying it on the air.
Every day I'm guzzling.
Yeah, my Organization 13 name, so I try to,
Yes.
go with it.
Yes,
You
I
get
remember
bonus
that.
points of love.
Why is your character now doing a kickflip, apparently?
He's breakdancing.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, well, anyways, so... As you can see, a new little feature we have on the stream is I have gotten myself a webcam hooked up here. Which... Okay, weird. It's apparently only doing this... The lag thing only seemed to be happening on the intro thing, but who knows? It's neither here nor there. So yes, you
It's
can
over
see
there, and over there is over there's problem.
But yeah, so you can see me here on the but you can see the mug of the person who has been contributing to all this nonsense here. So yeah. Alright, so last we left off, you guys had taken down a bunch of spiders and such. Found a key on his corpse, and, also, not the spider's corpse, you found the key on the drow, known as the spider, who you have been slowly thwarting this entire adventure.
Yes, Razzle would like to take that staff before our moon destroys it.
Okay.
Huh, that's funny.
As long as that stuff is used to keep spiders away from him, okay.
Alright.
If it summons them, then we might have some serious negotiations to deal with, but let's wait to find out what it does before we need to make any... I don't want to say threat, because that's not the right word, but...
Yeah.
Look, I'm sure we'll just take the hidden spiders and, move them away from you as I order them around.
Okay, now I see what you're talking about with him doing a hoof stand. Very funny.
Yeah, see, now you get where I was coming from that.
Yes, well, I didn't, again, had some technical difficulties this time, so, trying to get everything figured out, so. But yes, so, let me get you the loot on what he carries. Because I realize I never gave that to you last week.
Oh. Dude, what is this madness?
He is so stuffed with mandolins, it's not even funny.
You get a mandolin. You get a mandolin.
You get a wood mandolin!
Music lover.
Look, we're all gonna multi-class into Bard.
Oh, no,
I would totally behind that.
Oh, don't you know the next season 2 is actually going to be called Bard Quest?
Yes!
Battle of the Bards.
Okay, spider staff. Spiders. He also has a potion of healing.
Yes, I'm sure we'll take that too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're probably going to get the potions of healing to our one Who had the lowest amount of healing potions right now?
It was just one potion. And I am typing into the chat other miscellaneous things kept in his sack.
Ew.
Guys, you're 12.
Okay, well, we definitely need to keep that a dwarven ale mug, because, oh my gosh, that would get Razzle some serious cred among dwarves, I'm sure.
Oh, totally. I'm behind as part of the loot distribution if we took the 100 gold pieces off and just gave Razzle that mug.
Okay.
I'm like, does that count as jewelry? If I.
No. You don't
Okay,
wear
so-
it.
Well,
Sorry, I
why
can't
not?
have
He
that
could
piece.
wear it, like, on his belt or through a sash, like, with the handle through it. He could manage it. I mean, it would totally fit him as a drunken monk. In my opinion, anyway. Keep in mind, as a fellow player, I am slightly prejudiced, but I'm making the case.
Yeah, I'm just asking
No,
because there's that feat that if I wear like 100 gold pieces worth of jewelry, I get like plus to my AC and such.
Yes.
And I'm never gonna get that with Lilith around.
Most monks swear a vow of poverty. Ours swear a oath of bling.
Yes.
What? Sun Pony. Or was he? Trying to remember.
Alright. So, staff stats. It weighs 6 pounds and requires attunement. It can be used as a quarter staff that deals an extra 1d6 poison damage on a hit when used to make a weapon attack.
Ooh.
And it has 10 charges which you can use to fill the spells within. With the staff in hand, you can use your action to cast one of these spells from the staff if it's on your class's spell list. One charge can cast Spider Climb, and 2 charges can cast Web, without components, and you gain 1d6 plus 4 charges each day at dusk. And it has the standard kind of rules of if you use its last charge, roll a d20. On a natural 1, it crumbles to dust. So, don't use the last charge.
I mean, aren't those spells on the ranger spell list?
Maybe? Possibly?
I mean, if nothing else, the like extra 1d6 on poison damage might be good for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so is what I typed accurate for the long story short?
Requires attunement. 1d hit charges 1 for starters. Yeah, other than the fact that you have to be able to cast the spells normally.
Okay.
Also, what happened to the staff of defense that you got from Glassstaff?
Lilith has it.
Yeah.
Has she forgotten she had it?
I think she did.
Yeah, I think I did forget I had it.
Gosh darn it, Lilith!
Damn it, that's the reason you're so squishy!
I've stolen so many things.
But at this point, she's got a +2 rapier, so does she need that quarterstaff of defense?
Well,
I need everything.
It is a +1 to AC, so.
Whoa,
I just question how much
hold on.
attunement slots she has left at this point.
I don't think she has any.
I don't think she has enough for the items she has.
Whoa, yeah. Lilith, in all fairness, at a meta level, you don't have to be as greedy as your character.
Don't worry, I am going
Okay, I don't need it.
and I will be going kind of through in the off season to kind of do an audit of everyone's everyone's gear and everything to try to make sure we haven't missed any items and who has
Yeah.
what.
I hadn't even written the glass staff on there, so it's fine.
Yeah, if anyone, I would make a vouch for me being able to hold that staff as one of our tanks, but Razzle could also use it.
Yeah. Just remember, you guys definitely would have that.
Yeah.
I think
I
part of
completely
the
forgot we had it, so.
Yeah, I think part of the reason you forgot to have it is because I forgot to give you it when you were supposed to get it. So yeah. My bad. Alright. Let's move this window over here so I'm actually looking towards the camera for the most part. So, yeah.
So Moon. Okay, I don't want to ask if Moon wants a spider staff.
Honestly, I think
I wouldn't say no to it.
I mean, yeah, he may not like spiders, but it actually is useful.
Besides,
Maybe
you
Lilith
would
would have
use
it
it
just to terrify.
especially to beat up Spider. Oh wait, no, because you'd have to get close.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone else has spider climb and web on their spell list, so that's
Yeah, that's
only
the only
advantage
reason
would be
why I'm like
okay.
thinking
on
Moon,
hitting.
and the reason I want it for Razzle is because of the extra poison damage and with his key strikes and such.
Yeah.
I
It counts as a
appreciate
quarterstaff.
the vote of confidence about the face cam now, so.
But the key
Yeah,
strike,
we can see our GM pretty
it
big.
wouldn't affect your key strike though. Because isn't your key strike allow you to make extra hoof attacks?
Yeah,
Well, I think monk it does any monk weapons, which quarterstaffs count as.
No. The first hit is with you can do with a monk weapon, but the bonus 2 hits are with your unarmed strike.
Oh, okay. I mean, still, that's 1d6 of poison with my first attack then.
Alright, so.
Well, I mean, if you strongly want it, I won't say no. It would, if I had accepted it, it just would have replaced my regular plain quarters.
So yeah.
So it's not a big deal, especially since I've got a sling and stone. The quarterstaff is pretty much my last resort sort of.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
You never know. The moon goddess might be nice and give me spider abilities.
Guess what? You got 2 extra hooves!
Alright, I assume that if we want to just
I mean, I would take
distribute
that.
it loot-wise, to be fair, we'll do the money part of it, but I
Yeah.
assume Lilith, being attracted to shiny things as part of her loot, would want those shiny gemstones.
Yes.
Alright,
Yeah, that's
we'll
why
take
I
that 90 gold
started
out of
talking
her
about them. 'Cause
amount of the treasure.
And remember, there are
Mhm.
platinum pieces in there, too, so.
Yeah, that's why. That's why it's nice and easy. We can divide it up. If Lilith wants the shiny gems, we just
Yes,
take that
Lilith is getting the shiny gems.
gem at 90% of what, or sorry, 90 gold pieces worth of all the normal gem stuff.
Yes.
So should I do the math then to figure out what the appropriate amount of money is for the rest of that?
sure.
It's
To my calculator.
okay. We can double check, but I got.
Okay, there we go. So I stopped getting everything blocked on my extra screen by people talking on the Discord.
Yeah, platinum's worth how much gold?
10 gold. Each.
10. Okay. That's all.
So. Alright, so what's next on the Adventurer Antique Roadshow?
The Adventure Antique Roadshow. I love that show.
But yes, so you also found a key that looks like it was made from an anvil, has a look of an anvil on it.
And that seems pretty important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's an iron key with a head shaped like an anvil, and there was a door you just walked by.
I think we should try using this key on this door.
No, yes, definitely.
So, yeah, if you did the math, I think.
We're not. You guys are pretty much done with the map, so that's why I haven't pulled it up. So.
No, I'm talking the math for. I said math as in the gold top.
Oh,
I
map.
think that's accurate.
I heard map, and I.
And is that just in the? Is that just in the normal gold, or are we counting the gemstones among that as well?
I had counted I counted that as the total wealth of the coin, the gemstones, and the dwarven ale mug.
Oh, okay.
So that is.
So yeah,
So we each get about 100 and...
Well, like, since he counted the stones and the mug as well, so it's basically just treat it like you can just say you reduce it by the value of those objects if you want those objects.
I think that's what it comes to.
I'll double check the math.
Yeah, I'm right.
I thought you were left.
Okay, so Razzle gets 16 gold.
No,
25 gold.
66. Electrum's only half a gold, so his mug is worth 50 gold.
No,
Okay.
no, it's value. It's made of Electrum, but it's worth 100 gold pieces.
Oh, oops, my math is wrong. I counted that as worth an Electrum, so that's 515 total. Divided by 4, so that's 128 3/4. So I vote we just reduce it to 128, and then Lilith gets an extra 3 coins.
Woo!
Okay.
Just because that's easier.
Man.
We're always giving her the leftovers.
Yes.
It's like he has some sort of ulterior motive. Imagine the scandal. It's fun now that I can show facial expressions that are more silly.
Or wait. No, that should be 40.
Yeah, and then if we're counting off the gems everyone else gets, so everyone else gets 30 gold from her purchase, from her taking all the gemstones.
No, because I included that in the loot.
Yeah,
That's why Lilith is only gets...
She gets less coin
40.
herself.
Yeah.
Okay. Just tell me how much we get total, roughly.
I did,
hear the
128.
Alright. I'm okay with that.
If you could take the Electrum pieces and gold first, because you've got the gauntlets of Ogre Strength, that would ease any weight problems for everyone else.
Oh, gold isn't that heavy.
Yeah, I'm not tracking it. I'm not having you guys track gold weight. All right, that's.
We have a very cheap money pouches of holding.
You have you all members of the Adventurers Credit Union. You have a little deposit bags of magical mystery that no one dares speak of or try to use for anything else. It's the same thing that can convert your gold pieces to Electrum pieces to copper or silver pieces.
We can just do that whenever we want.
I'm assuming your money. I'm more concerned about the total value of your money than the individual number of each coin you have, because honestly, that's not that interesting of a story stuff going on there.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
He's just making it easy. Yes.
And thus,
so
Razzle shows his true colors and strikes down Moon when he isn't looking.
Wow, Razzle, why are you beating up Moon? We like him.
We do?
Oh.
Wow.
Like him? I guess, maybe.
Baka.
Thank you. I was going to say that myself if you didn't.
Does that look right?
Gosh darn it, you guys.
That looks pretty much right. You're adding your... I forget how low your dex is, man. So yeah, everything looks in order.
And my dex is my second highest stat.
Sorry, I've been used to playing monks with like +3, and especially if they don't have any wisdom modifiers. Anyways.
Look, I didn't want to be a cookie cutter monk.
Hey.
Yeah,
I breathe
you
fire.
for being different.
Hey, Cookie Cutter is a great monk. Anyways,
I want another cookie.
you guys have a key.
Yes,
yeah,
I got
you should
5
keep the door.
keys.
So are you opening the door then?
Of course, we're opening the door.
Alright. So, behind the door, you find box text.
Oh no!
More box text.
Combat has started.
Well, it's going to end with this for the most part, because there isn't much else left. Dusty draperies adorn the walls of this room, which also contains a bed and a brazier. Not a brazier. A badly disheveled dwarf lies bound and unconscious in the cold stone floor.
Oh, we found him!
Is he dead? Can I poke him with my staff?
You can poke with the staff. He groans, but he's unconscious.
I'm gonna make sure he's okay by doing I think it's a medicine check or whatever.
Yeah, that's
I'll
pretty much
use
what the
Cure
medicine
Wounds.
checks for.
Hey, I am the cleric of the party. I should probably make sure our dude's alive.
Yeah, you don't want to make a clerical error.
Ah.
Oh, I just noticed I have sleight of hand. I have not been using that at all.
Does anyone in the group not have sleight of hand?
I do, but it's not very high. I don't have it like talented or anything.
That's
You mean it's not a proficient skill?
Yeah, not proficient in it.
Yeah, I just mean mine proficient.
Moon might have taken sleight of paw, and
Yes.
needed expertise.
sleight of build.
Then the funny
He's
part
sleeping
is
outside.
it would actually get passed by perception, though.
Why is he sleeping outside? I mean,
Why is he sleeping outside? Because he stole something very important.
Well, now that the cat's out of the bag,
Or is the fox out of the box?
now that the fox is out of the box,
The
yeah,
fox is out of the box.
Moon totally sleight of pawed the ring of mind shielding away from Lilith when she was distracted.
Yeah, and I'm definitely gonna roll that she never got to attune that thing. Quick reminder: what's Volt's passive perception?
It's not gonna
21.
beat what I rolled.
I believe. Yeah, 21.
Okay, 21. I thought it was 21. I just wanted to double check on that because regardless of how well you roll, that's still kind of in the neck of the woods. You only beat it by 4.
Yeah, well, I also only rolled a 15.
It's like my.
That's right, I have a plus 10.
Oh yeah, no, it's similar in my other game. I'm playing an Arthur kind of artificer, and my tool proficiency stuff is just like ridiculous because +5 intelligence and double proficiency bonus. It's insane. But yes, you. Anyways, that is in the past, or is it in the future? I don't know. So, regardless, you find a dwarf lying there. He slowly goes up to consciousness. And with that consciousness comes my attempt at a dwarven accent. Oi, who? Did he hit me harder than I thought he did? Because I'm seeing small. Is that a fox with a bow?
Hey, Gundren sent us.
Yep. Definitely lost my mind. Yes.
Yes, we
No,
finally found you.
We were paid. See,
We're
here's
all
your
out of
contract.
your imagination. Woo!
My imagination's a dick.
Yeah, it's your imagination.
Why would you imagine 3 ponies and a cat? Come on.
To be fair, 2 of them are only half ponies, so there's only a total of 2 ponies here.
You know, I'm surprised he actually knew that.
Yeah. I'm
Hey,
thinking I like him more than I like Gundren.
Now, regardless, I am far too sober to deal with hallucinations. So if you don't mind, I'm going to imagine myself up some breakfast scotch. And he holds up his hand and stares at it for a moment. Nothing happens.
Here, let me help you with that.
Yeah, Russell, don't you always have some ale, and you get this man a drink. He's been through a lot.
I'll just,
What kind of drink are you giving him?
whatever I have in my water skin.
It's not water.
Nope.
No, we know this. It's Razzle.
I don't think he puts himself into his water skin here. Just saying.
Wing.
I mean, it could be spiked razzleberry punch.
No, that's you fighting a Manicore. But yes. So yeah, he takes a swig. It's shit. I'm definitely not dreaming, am I? Because I think I could drink a better alcohol than this.
No, unfortunately, we're here to rescue you.
I still wish I was dreaming, because in that case I could wake up.
Well, it isn't fun looking at your ugly mug either.
Eh, it still attracts the dwarven ladies. At least I think they're dwarven ladies. Haven't bothered to check under the beards.
Well, he's certainly open-minded.
I like him. Can we keep him?
I don't know. Hey, can we keep you?
Well, to be perfectly honest, I'm not feeling too keen on my brother right now. Because, like, how many months was I trapped down here? I lost track.
Yeah, I'll admit, it's been a while.
I mean, to be fair, we had to save him too.
Again. So, how long after you saved him did he have you go and try to rescue me?
He made us wait like a week or so because he didn't think we were strong enough or something stupid like that.
Sounds like Gundren. Or as me and my brother like to call him, Guttern. Speaking of which, have you seen my favorite brother?
Which one's your favorite brother?
The one that's not Gundren?
Out of character, was that the dead one?
Yes, that was the corpse.
We've technically seen him. You're not gonna have a really good family reunion, though.
I don't know. You haven't been to you didn't see my last family reunion.
True.
Well,
unless like some of your family is necromancers or whatever, I think your favorite brother is a little bit out of sight.
Out of sight? Is that a new euphemism for dead?
Won't be much of a conversationalist.
Look.
yes, that is our cleric trying to be tactful about your brother's death.
Look, you're not being tactful. You're being downright condescending. I'm not a toddler, and I'm not drinking out of a little bottle of scotch. I have the big bottle, the real scotch.
All right, he's dead.
Yes, gosh, I don't like this dwarf.
Trying to be tactful. There's something about being, stupid versus being tactful. No offense, Basil.
Don't worry, sometimes you need stupid. Stupid is blunt.
Look, I'm not a fancy city dwarf. I liked being in the mines. That's why I went with Gunda into this, because he said, hey, brother, I found a new mine. Turns out this mine is filled with #1 undead monstrosities. And, oh yeah, hey, there's this drow who's totally after some broken magical tool in here.
Ooh.
I kind of shot him dead because he had spiders, and no. No. Moon is like starting to back into a corner at relapsing.
Is your friend alright?
Yeah. We don't know his traumas yet, so.
You just cut to the frame of him kind of rocking in the corner and just a bit of music playing. How did this happen to me? I made a mistake.
He'll be all right in a few moments. He's kind of narcotic.
He's a drug.
Erotic, sorry.
He's a porn star.
No, I agreed with the first statement.
Seriously, erotic? What?
Wait, what?
I did not say erotic.
Yes, you did.
Neurotic.
Oh, yeah, you missed the N there, and the ner.
I think it's because I have pushed to talk and I didn't push fast enough.
Well, suffice to say, even for a dwarf, I'm a little mined out. If you get what I'm saying.
Yes, I completely understand. Anyway, did you get any information about that thingy the drow wanted?
Not really. Little bits I overheard him saying it seemed to be on the other side of a big bunch of undead or some poisonous spores. Which
maybe we should check out those stairs, because there's still stairs going further down.
What he's referring to, yeah, like a bunch of undead led by a flaming skull.
Oh, well, we killed him. I think, right, Moon?
And my brother thought you guys weren't ready for this. But you are ready in a week, and you took down what this drow has been stymied by.
We also killed a dragon not too long ago.
Yep. My brother's an idiot. Come on.
Well, it took us killing the dragon for him to go, oh, okay, yeah, you're ready. Go ahead and go. Like, what?
I mean, I feel like, well, I mean, there was the bugbears, but that was kind of a different circumstance.
What bugbears?
There's like an entire group of bugbears that I was kind of not in control of myself, so we kind of all rushed them.
Wait, what is that about not being in control of yourself?
I'm kind of indebted to a pissed off goddess who
So you're married.
had someone betray her. Basically. I'm just going to hold my head down, like, in case lightning is going to strike me or anything.
Well, it'd be impressive if lightning struck you down in a cave from a goddess who isn't about lightning.
That is true. Okay, well, I'm probably going to get nightmares tonight.
Yeah, no, her style will be, oh, hey, you know those random encounters that you haven't been fighting? Here's a bunch of them, and they're not for your party level.
Ah, so she's the random dice.
She's likely to influence monsters to find you exceptionally tasty. That is kind of her purview.
He's just gonna spread the word through the underworld, like, hey, this is really good tasting pony. His name's Preston. If you ever meet him, you should take a bite out of it.
A nom nom.
I imagine Razzle's like the worm of a tequila.
That made me laugh more than I should, and thus I choked.
Bonus points if you kill the GM.
How much XP do I get for killing the GM?
Well, he's a CR 30 creature. So all we have to do is look at other equivalent rated creatures, they get the experience, and then divide appropriately.
Or it could be like the Santa Claus. If you kill him, then you are the GM.
No.
GM.
Well, that's probably the best case scenario because that's the only thing that allows the game to continue in this bit morbid turn of events.
Please
I
don't
mean,
kill
there's
Justin.
like our
We need it.
kid stuff. Anyway, we're getting off track though.
You think? Anyway, sorry.
So yes, we cleared up most of this dungeon. I assume you would want to get out of here, perhaps, especially after being trapped in here for so long.
That be a bit better on my list than a lot of things.
Yeah, we need to get this dwarf some scrumble.
Oh, we do! Scrumble party!
Oh, we just lost Lilith.
Oh no!
'Cause
Lilith, come back.
I'm gonna roll a perception check, or wait, no, that would be investigate, wouldn't it?
Oh, she's back.
Oh, found her. I win.
Aha!
So,
With my passive perception of 21 gave them notice her vanishing for a moment.
are you,
I think I lost you guys.
yeah, you disconnected for a bit there.
So load back in.
So,
You're lost in the Matrix.
the dot matrix. So yep.
The end zone Matrix.
I see you just rejoined the Roll20, so I think your connection hiccup there.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
Oh, that reminds me. There's a new reboot that looks cringy.
To be fair, the original
Shush.
reboot looks cringy.
Hey,
The-
you
the
think
tech-
that was the first of its kind, okay?
I know. I can't watch it though because I've done stuff with 3D animation, so it's just like I know exactly why it's bad in all the ways. So I'm hyper aware of that.
I understand, but that was like pretty like amazing at its time.
All right, making sure my stats are okay.
So yes, we need to take this dwarf back to Phandelver and get him some scrumble. And
Oh,
this
yeah.
totally is not an excuse for Moon to get some more scrumble.
Okay.
Look, any excuse to get more Scrumble is a good plan with Razzle.
Scrumble.
Razzle!
You like to live dangerously, don't you?
Alright, quiet down.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, we had distilled scrumble before we came here. That was great stuff.
Oh yeah.
Gosh darn it, you boys.
Do we just lose
You
someone?
don't always need to get you too drunk.
Alright, I don't know what's going on.
Yep. I connected you guys on my phone so I can now actually hear you because I couldn't earlier.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, you guys are dropping out.
Okay, so anyways. So yeah, you escort him out without issue.
Yeah, I'm sure we go introduce him to his brother again, the one who's dead.
There's an
'Cause he was
item
at the front
past
gate.
the flaming skull. I wonder what item he was looking for.
If you want to try to figure that out, give me either an investigation or an insight check.
I will do an insight.
Yes, I'll also do an insight.
No. Gosh darn it.
Ha! Beat you by one!
Well, both of you realize that, wait, wasn't there a specter guarding something in there?
Oh, yeah? What?
Remember I grabbed all the books and stuff.
That was what the shade was guarding.
Alright, well, let's go investigate what the Spectre was guarding.
It wasn't... Because the ring we found in that cave with the fungus, so it wasn't that. What?
Well, there was basically a magical workshop from a long time ago.
Oh, so he wanted, like, the... Oh, that's a spectator!
Yep, sorry.
Okay.
My bad.
I was hearing specter, and I'm like,
Well, I was like, wait a second, what? There was no other...
okay, the
ghost?
spectator. Okay.
Yeah, I keep forgetting their name is actually Spectator, and it's because my mind refuses to remember a name that stupid.
Yeah.
The
So
beholder wannabe.
yeah, like I always see it, and my mind just says it's a specter. You know, that sounds somewhat decent instead of like and still parallel to a beholder, but no, a spectator. That's
Oh yeah, that dude,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gary.
the beholder dude. Yeah.
he has
You should
so
probably-
many badges, so many.
Look, he has 10 out of 8. How do you even do that?
Well, some smaller gyms that are like not technically in Kanto, but they're close enough to the region that they count because they're not affiliated with another region. So, anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go see Gary again, and maybe with our dwarf friend we can bluff our way into that.
Yeah, let's talk to Ari Gok.
Okay. So let me try to get the voice here. You're back, as I had foreseen. Is he
Yep.
the new foreman?
He is.
Also, I have no idea if I'm doing the same voice, but it's close enough.
Yeah.
You got a new voice pattern.
No, I
it
haven't.
changes every time he goes to sleep. You shush.
My voice is exactly the same as it's always been. Just like mine is the same as it's always been. Except for the foremans. They change.
For the better.
Or for the worse. Or for the
No,
same.
for the better. It's for the better.
You say
Trust
better.
us. We know these
I
things.
do not know. I do not trust you. You smell
Can I
of
roll to praise
deceit.
his voice? I just does it.
You smell of deceit.
Well, yes, the fox is a lion source. Ponies, so you
I
can
don't
trust
bathe
me.
in the sea, so I don't know why I would smell like it.
Now you smell of puns, which is amazing because I don't have a nose.
Hmm.
Wait.
You smell through your eyeball?
I see all the smells.
You see smells? That's amazing.
Ooh, what does my smell see like?
I don't know. My vision gets a little blurry.
Hmm. That's a shame. Is there anything we can do to help with that?
No, I think that means exactly what you think it means.
He's getting a contact drunk.
Razzle's new power. I only need to do 5 people to get them drunk.
Stop getting the beholder drunk.
Or of drunkenness.
Now, what do you want? Little persons?
Can we go behind that door now that we have the foreman?
You've actually gone through that door before. It's just another workshop room.
Oh, okay. I thought he was guarding that door.
No, he's guarding the tools and such in this room.
Okay.
And there's a brazier with a green flame in the middle.
Must resist yelling green flame. Anyway, there was a drow here a while ago, wasn't there?
There is no drow in this mine. They're not allowed. If I
Good.
saw
I would have to shoot them dead if I saw it.
Have you seen the staff before?
it is a staff. Be careful. You might get an infection.
Boo!
Hey, puns are a class skill if you're a GM.
I
Ah,
don't know. How about the pun? I'm a master of puns.
Now, what do you
so,
want?
someone here was looking for something
Well, the
really
co-
powerful, and
This is the, oh, I knew the name, It'll come back to me. I'll remember it. But,
I'm certain you will.
Do we need to help jog his memory by
Forge of
tapping him
spells.
on the head?
That's what it was. The Forge of Spells here. It is a powerful thing, which is why I'm guarding it. From ne'er-do-wells and trespassers. You wouldn't know who the Muffin Man is?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin
The
Man.
Muffin Man.
You know what? Do I know the Muffin?
The one who lives on Drury Rain.
Yeah, that's the one.
Well, she's married to the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
So she's married to the Muffin Man.
Who's the Muffin Man?
Derpy?
No, that's the Muffin Mare.
That's true.
Ah.
Anyway, so what does this, spell forge thing do?
It forges spells.
So, like a wizard?
Maybe? I don't know. I'm not a wizard. I did meet a lizard once.
Ooh.
Are you sure you're not a wizard?
No. If I was a wizard, I'd have more
Obviously,
hair.
you're very powerful and strong.
He would
Well,
be
you
a lizard wizard.
Have you thought about, going into the wizard class?
No. I am here to guard the forge. And I will do so while this mine remains open. And it is always open.
Well, we have the foreman here. Would you like to close the mine, foreman?
What are you guys talking about?
Why would we want to close it?
So he doesn't have to guard anything anymore.
But so what? What's wrong with him guarding it?
So we could check it out.
No, we have the foreman. What?
You do know that I can hear you, despite lacking anything resembling ears, correct?
Do you see sounds also?
No. But I feel
Oh.
I think honestly we got rid of most of the issues they were having in here. We wiped out all the undead. We wiped out the spiders. Honestly, I don't see why they would have an issue anymore.
And it could be because the place is about to collapse again.
Oh, really? Why?
Well, I'm just saying, we don't know. Are any of you geological surveyors?
No, that's why I'm asking why.
Well, I'm just saying it's a possibility.
I'm just like, what role would it be to see when this place is going to collapse?
Some sort of appraisal role? Is there an appraisal skill? I don't remember.
I was going to say nature, maybe?
Nope, there's not a praise anymore. It's a stat.
Yeah, it's...
No.
I think investigation would be the best one, honestly.
Okay.
The building you're in right now could collapse at any second. Or any...
Guys, we need to get out of here right now!
The building you're in is safe, but it's hard to survey an entire mine from what little you've seen.
So are you telling me we've been in a place that's gonna collapse for how long?
I don't know. When did you guys get here?
It's not gonna collapse, guys. Chill.
Hey, I'm just saying what could possibly go wrong.
Don't say that. That's when everything goes wrong.
Yeah,
Look,
well, he's on an adventure. He doesn't have to worry about that, now does he?
also, I'm gonna point out, everything has gone wrong already. My favorite brother's dead. the one who lived is the one who took his sweet time in getting people here to rescue me. I spent several weeks as this Drow's punching bag as he thought to interrogate some sort of hidden passage that I have no idea about. So yeah, no, I think I've had a pretty shoddy week here.
Yeah, but we're gonna take you to go get some scrumble.
You said that, then you took me here to speak to this little freak. I can taste the scrumble. See? I'm a little skeptical about your words at this point.
Look, it was just...
Let's take this guy to get a scrumble.
Alright.
We were just saying goodbye to this individual. Good luck, I think. We'll tell your master if we find him, you're down here still.
You will see me again, but not before I see you.
I'm not sure if that's a threat or not.
I don't think that was a threat. I think that was a promise.
That makes it sound worse.
He slaps you on the back. I'm just messing with you.
Let's go get this guy some scrumble.
Alright. Scrungle.
Alright, yes, you exit the caves without problem. There may have been an odd fight here and there, but there is nothing here to speak about in terms of fighting and or loot gain, so.
Just double checking, is Lilith here? She's been quiet a while.
I'm right here.
Okay. So I just figured I'd make sure that there was, like, nothing wrong with your mic or something.
Not this time.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh yeah, out of character, there was something, was this the place the goddess wanted me to go, or?
No.
Okay. I was just trying to remember, because...
adventure.
Nope.
Yeah, I just remembered it was somewhere underground, so...
Well, I think the problem here is you're thinking literal underground when she meant metaphorical underground.
Okay.
As in hidden.
Yes, alright.
Okay, yeah, that's totally different.
But yeah, they're also literally underground now, because that actually was completely independent of that.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, you have been given... So you return to the town of Phandelver. There is much rejoicing. Yay.
Woo! We're the greatest. Yeah! Yeah!
Adventures 2017.
There is also much pickpocketing.
Shh! You don't know that. You can't see me.
Well, I was talking about me.
What? Huh? I didn't say anything.
Alright, so...
Okay.
Keep in mind, if you're aiming any of that at me, I will make a fuss at it.
And anyway, so why don't we go down, go for each of you, kind of have a scene of something you're doing during these festivities. Why don't we start with you, Moon?
Well, Lilith seems to have misplaced her shiny thing, so he needs to go shopping for the best shiny thing replacement he can.
Okay.
Is there anyone selling jewelry or anything?
Yeah, there's some vendors around. Some of the stores have brought out some of their more impulse buy worthy gear.
Okay. Ideally looking for something platinum or silver.
All right,
mostly because of the color.
You come across a shorter man with a looks like from a more he looks more of a Middle Eastern tinge to him. And
right.
He's kind of got some wares. Apparently he's some sort of traveling merchant that just decided to take advantage of this thing that happened around him. What can I do for you,
Is he wearing
sir?
a blue robe? Um,
Well, he only has 4 fingers.
Yes, I was interested in any jewelry or other, sort of wearables that you might have.
Oh, I have many wearables. Tell me, who is this for?
Well, it's for my above board. Would it? I don't even know what the term would be for love. Just girlfriend, or is there like
Yeah,
something more?
If you want to use that, like, I have nothing specific. You are asking the wrong person for that.
The lady I seek to court.
He's kind of been courting her. It's not really seek.
It has pure white fur and has eyes like. Gosh darn it, her eyes are too small. Like rubies? Are her eyes red? Above board, are her eyes red? I can't see.
I don't know, she keeps on changing her icon.
To move things along, Moon gives the merchant an accurate description of what Lilith looks like and any pertinent measurements about her paws and neck.
His face, as you're describing it, his face slowly begins to, like, turn from a welcoming smile to a scowl. It's like, I know that description anywhere. She is a thief. And she has stolen from me.
To be fair, she's stolen from everyone.
You're not there! You hush your mouth! Above board, are you actually saying that out loud there? Are you just passing by and you mentioned that?
You know, just to have a Pinkie Pie moment, sure. And then I'm gonna walk past.
He pulls out. So he pulls out at this a curved sword, and he points it at you. And you must be an accomplice if you are working with her. What do you do?
He just kind of blinks. I met her like a few weeks ago, and I'm trying to get her to stop. So I'm sorry she did that. What did she take? And pardon me for being accusatory, but how do you know that she stole from you?
Because of what she left behind. And he pulls out a set of green dragon hide armor.
Ooh.
At this point, Moon just collapses and starts laughing his tails off.
The
Oh
illusion,
gosh darn it!
the illusion
Got me.
fades, and the kitsune that you've seen before is just chuckles to himself. I still got it.
Yeah, not even mad. There's anything a kitsune needs to be good at, it's appreciating when you've had one pulled over on you.
Well, suffice to say, I think you'll find this quite suiting for her.
Oh yes, very much so.
Alright, I think that's it good for Moon's scene here. Do we want anything going on for Volt? What are you doing in this festivities?
Well, I'm not a major drinker. I'm just really happy to be kind of back in town.
Okay.
I don't think there's a huge amount I need to do right now.
Well, like how are you? What are you doing as part of that? Like, are you listening to? Are you watching a performance? Listening or even telling stories?
Oh, I would totally be the one telling the stories, obviously.
Okay. All right, so yeah,
I gotta start. Since we don't have a bard, somebody has to start spreading the story of our adventures.
yeah. So yeah, you start getting a small group starts listening to you regaling the tales of your
And we were in
adventures.
this cave, and there were a lot of spiders. One of our guys really hated them.
Tell him about the epic one-shot.
Repeat himself a little bit.
He's our drunk, but we love him anyway. He fought off like this lady who was kind of creepy and weird.
It was actually I don't think it was a lady actually.
Person, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess I embellished some of it. Come on.
Yeah. I was just like, yeah, I don't think I ever said what gender the drow was.
True, I guess not. Yes, so I'm telling a bit of the tale of what.
Anyways,
of course,
one of the children who's listening to you with rapt attention after you mentioned that he's drunk, but then he fought off the spiders. He's like, "That's like my dad."
Your father, really?
Yeah. He got drunk and fought off spiders.
I'm probably not. There probably wasn't as big as the ones we were fighting.
I don't know.
What does this kid look like?
What?
I'm curious.
Why are you asking that?
I'm just like, oh my god, did Razzle get drunk and like have a kid and not notice?
No, he's not a satyr.
Okay.
The kid blinks for a moment and is like, I think I remember my dad. Or was it... Didn't I have a sister? Excuse me.
Oh, no.
I have to go now. And wanders off, and you try to follow, but loses... The kid disappears into the crowd.
Oh. Well, that was unusual.
I think I remember this kid from the other game.
True, full disclosure here, that was more of something I realized as I was kind of falling into the same exact voice pattern. It's like, yeah, sure, let's make a callback.
Okay, I was just like, oh my god, it was...
But yes, and... Alright, so Lilith, what are you doing during the festivities?
Well, she has been drinking wine. And...
Oh boy.
And is pickpocketing anyone she can find.
Yeah, so I'm just picturing this shot of Lilith just kind of working her way up, just a goblet of wine held up to her lips as she's kind of sipping as she's going through, and just kind of this small little things of magic, little items just kind of floating up and kind of moving out of their pockets and into her. It's very easy to be a magical pickpocket when you can use telekinesis.
Yes.
Oh, is she regressing again? Gosh darn it!
Of course.
I know. It's hard having.
But you smile to yourself, thinking about the simpletons who are so easy to steal from, and then you turn and you're face to face with a not happy looking moon right now.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
Probably.
Yeah, I'd say probably a neutral face because, like, trying to be diplomatic.
Even though it's not like she ever stopped.
So what do you do?
I am going to attempt to charm him. I use flirt.
You want to cast the flirt spell.
I'm sorry, there's no flirt skill.
Whoa, that's a charisma check.
Yeah, charisma. Let me try a charisma check.
You don't have to type it in text chat all the time.
Sure, I do.
Especially when it's kind of the active scene.
That was a charisma save, not a charisma check, but okay.
It's the same
Should.
thing.
So do I need to make an opposing charisma check, or how are we doing
Wisdom.
this?
It'd be a wisdom insight.
Wait, Rangers don't get a wisdom saving throw? Really?
I didn't say wisdom saving throw. I said wisdom insight.
Well, wait, what?
I said make a wisdom insight.
Okay. Well, no, I'm just looking at my saves and realizing I don't have wisdom proficient, and what if that Rangers would get that?
Yeah, no. Moon just kind of sees through your facade there.
Your facade.
Not facade.
And so
Nope.
we'll kind of cut away as these two have a lover's quarrel or lover's intervention.
Character that needs to get drunk with someone else.
Oh yeah, no. Razzle, we're cutting to. I'm gonna stage this for you because I feel like this is very appropriate. You are at the dingy. You're in a dingy tavern. The light, the sound of the festivities are muffled in there. You are sitting next to Sildar, that guy who was supposed to be Gundren's bodyguard, to one side, and the youngest rock seeker. What's his name? I actually don't remember his name. He's sitting to your other side.
You're so drunk you don't remember his name.
Sounds about right.
Neznar. And Neznar is to your right.
Good old Nub Nub.
And the bartender, she is in her full hazmat gear and is pouring out 3 thimble-sized drinks.
All right, on the count of 3. 1,
I'm missing the scribble.
No. You say 1. Sildar says 2, and then Neznar says 3, and then I believe you need to give me a.
I forgot advantage. Yes.
So yeah, and the two of you and Neznar slammed the drink, the thimble cups back down. Sildar instead slams his head on the backwards as he falls to the floor.
Yeah.
Neznar looks over to him, chuckles to himself. Lightweight. So yes, the festivities kind of continue.
I'm just waiting for the needle drop where it turns out to be a nightmare.
Oh no, we haven't gotten to that yet.
Okay.
As you'd bed for the night, Razzle, you are visited again. This one, though, instead of being on the hill, this one is just simply in an inky void, and you're more hearing her voice than directly visiting you. Well done, my currently favored tool. You have taken lessons to heart. I am very pleased with your progress now. Speaks the voice of the nightmare. But the trial that awaits you sorry. Reset that. I'm trying to get the voice here.
She's getting contact drunk.
Stop getting
But-
your god drunk.
The trial that you and your servant need to complete to pay off the debts is not here. You must journey to the north. There is a city at the edge of the Feywild that sits at the border of the Feywild within your realm. The city of Dawn's Watch. Someone will be coming soon to escort one of your potential candidate servants to there. Do whatever you can to you are advised to follow him, as he will make your journey easier. And I would advise also making sure your companion journeys as well. One could always do it with more tools.
Will do. Can I get a note for this? I'm probably going to have a hangover in the morning.
You wake up, bolt up. No hangover, but the laughter is still kind of ringing through your head.
Wow. Perks of having a goddess as a patron. So I'm just going to write a note like I've been out exploring for quests.
I forget, is Raz illiterate?
I don't think he's illiterate.
Okay. It's just one of the things, like, of all the people in the group, he's the one that may be up in the air about, so.
Well, he does have a -1 intelligence. Like, I don't know, like.
I just thought it'd only be true if you think it made sense for him, but, yeah. So.
I mean, I'm sure he's not, like, fancy with words, but.
Oh, yeah. No, like I said, I just thought I'd ask about that, but so you leave yourself a note to remind you about this.
Well, it's more just to be like, make it look like I've been like exploring it and getting quests like I did the first time.
That's just wow.
I'm a little manipulative with my drunkenness.
Crouching tiger, hidden drunk.
Yes.
But yes, but anyways, this still happens during the middle of the night when you wake up. It's like the moon is at its zenith and it is a full moon.
Oh my.
Oh yeah,
I'm glad that moon isn't like becoming a ghost or something. That'd be horrible.
Hey, going ghost is a cool power.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's you gotta have a good name for it. Like, I don't know, like Daniel or something.
I know. Or even Casper.
Anyways,
Razzle Phantom.
Yeah, that.
So yeah, but anyways, Moon, you are. I imagine. Are you like an early riser or a late riser?
It depends on the scenario. If we have nothing pressing to do today, I'll late raise.
Okay. When you come down from your room, because they offered you free rooms, thanks for all the stuff you've done for the town and the Gundern siblings, the Rockseeker siblings, there is a man sitting down there. Your eyes immediately catch him because he is not a townsfolk. You've never seen this guy before. He is well armored. Like, he looks like basically, meta terms, he looks like a high-level adventurer.
Okay, wow. This definitely doesn't sound like someplace he...
Yeah, no, he sticks out like a sore thumb. As you kind of... what do you do as you walk down to, like, the food hall?
Moon will just... I shouldn't say just, but he'll just give a... I don't want to say a cautious nod, but like a nod of acknowledgement that, okay, yeah, I can tell you're skilled. Like, I don't know what you're doing here, but your business is yours. Don't don't cause any trouble.
He kind of, when you pass him by, kind of gives you a looks over, and you see him fumbling with something, Ramon, as you take your seat, and get one of the serving staff of the inn takes an order of food from you.
Mm-hmm.
As she leaves your table, the man walks up to you. Would you be one moon snow? He's holding a piece of unrolled parchment in his hands, as though he's been reading from it.
Moon frowns a little bit. Yes, I'm curious as to who knew I would be here.
Oh, that's the thing. No one knew you would be here. That's why they hired me. I've been trying to find you.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry if I've caused you significant trouble.
Nah. All you've cost me is a relatively easy job for a decent enough paycheck.
He gives a small shrug then.
Careful, he's an assassin.
He hands you a sealed envelope. The seal on the envelope looks very familiar to you. I think it's at least it's.
Okay.
Okay,
Is
out of character here a bit. Do you know your one side of the family that's the nobility side of it, or are you unaware of that? Because honestly, I think I may have forgotten if that's true or not.
I can go either way because I'm not sure I remember off the top of my head right in the moment either.
All right, well, regardless of how familiar or not familiar it is, you've probably seen a little bit of it before, or if you're familiar, it is totally your extended, your one side of your family's crest on the seal.
Huh. Wow. Okay. Oh, well, I know why it would be familiar. It would be on a symbol that would be part of the bows etching or filigree or whatever you want to call it.
So do you open the envelope?
First, Moon will look up to the adventurer and ask, are you supposed to wait for a reply, or
I was told to make sure that you got the message and that you followed through. That is all. And he goes to sit down. Not at your table. He actually sits down at a different table. No, I mean he goes back up to like the little bar area where you originally saw him sitting.
Moon will go to a corner. If there's not a corner on the floor, he'll walk up to the ceiling to sit in a corner.
You walk up on the ceiling. There's not really a corner nearby or anything, so you end up on the ceiling. Just as the waitress comes back with whatever you order, like the porridge, or let's just say, and he just kind of looks around and then looks up and is just kind of really. It's just. Anyway,
I'm just imagining the Mary Poppins scene now.
I'll be with the food in a moment.
So yeah, if you open the envelope, you find that it contains an invitation.
Huh.
You have been specifically. It says you have been invited to present yourself to the family to the family court. And it does say that it does specifically mention family.
Well, I mean, our job here was done, and unless it'll depend on what the rest of the group wants to do, but he isn't specifically obligated to stay with them, I suppose.
Yeah. And,
Oh, like above board, I'm sure they're all heading the same direction. I'm just saying that's what's going through his mind.
Yes, and it does mention they have to the family. Okay, here's what it specifically says: to present yourself at the family's new holdings in the city of Dawn's Watch.
New holding in Watch. I will add that to my bio.
I'm sure this is where Razzle comes down with his note, pretend to be like hungover.
An insight check to tell if he is drunk.
Well, that's the thing. It's not a lie if it's true.
Ah, I only rolled an 8.
I mean, the best way to get regardless of if Razzle had the hangover or not, he'd be drunken already.
Yeah. If nothing else, he's probably gonna order like ale and bacon or something for breakfast.
Bacon?
Hey,
There's
bacon.
I was gonna say, if there's any normal bacon, I'm not sure anyone else is gonna get any, because Moon's gonna take all he can for himself and Lola.
And thus the great bacon wars began.
Yeah, I remember. Oh yeah, this doesn't fall out of Equestria here. Ponies don't eat bacon.
Yeah.
So yes, and everyone's kind of gotten up at this point. So what do you tell them, Moon?
Well, I'm not sure how to say this, but apparently my father's side of the family got in contact with me and wants me to present myself to them in their new court in Dawn's Watch.
Now, Lilith, I think you're the one who hasn't heard anything directly, but you're kind of tied up in Razzle's thing as it is. Volt, you recognize that as Dawn's Watch as the city that was depicted on that map that bared the same maker's mark as your shield.
Ooh.
And as you remember, there was a city of that, and the only thing that you saw on the map was a location that was circled, and with a different print hand was someone wrote the text in Blight.
Yeah, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna pull out the map and show this. Like, yeah, I honestly think this seems to be a good way to go.
Hold on, let me go to the arcade in the background.
I was thinking the same thing. But yeah.
Also, Razzleberry, would you like some ale to go with your breakfast?
Of course.
Yeah, you're not hungover enough yet.
Volt, can you give me a investigation check as you're looking at the map?
Oh.
Investigation. You can do it,
Not
I
my
believe.
best stat, you realize, right, GM?
Yeah. You notice that the name Blight, the Blight is capitalized and written as though it were a name.
Huh. Blight. Is that like a specific crafter or something?
You don't know what it is. You just know that it's what the label is for this little circle on the map.
Oh no, I'm asking Moon directly, like, because he seems to know.
Wait, what?
I'm asking, like, does this name seem familiar at all to you?
What should I roll? 'Cause I don't, I don't think I would know.
I don't think you can really roll anything, because I don't think you would have any reason to know this.
Okay, I didn't think so, but I figured I'd ask.
Though I
No.
think it's a fair assumption that maybe people who, people in Dawn's Watch would be the ones to actually know more about it.
I don't even know where Dawn's Watch is.
Out of character, the new companion is the dwarf, right? I think.
The what?
Oh, just the goddess told me to bring our new companions. I was like,
No, your
Talking about-
companion, aka Lilith.
oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
no,
No, I
that
thought
was
there
the
was, like,
servant.
another-
The companion specifically was to make sure that Moon and Volt kind of came along. Was the
okay.
idea in a
I
meta
see.
sense.
AKA is trying to plot hook us in all sticking together, which I approve.
Okay, I just wasn't sure there was an
I
outside
guess.
person that we were supposed to bring along too, and that I completely forgot.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's
Other
like there
thing,
used to be this other person as part of our party, but they kind of just vanished.
I'm here.
What
Yeah.
other person in our party? We never had anyone else in our party.
Yeah, I know. It's always been the four of us, right? Just like when Razzle accused you two of not being ponies.
Um,
he's half right.
I mean,
Porn?
and it's like that time where I thought I was just a normal Earth pony, and not a Sun pony.
I know.
You were drunk that day.
Mhm.
Well, Randy isn't he drunk? I don't think that's an excuse anymore.
That's why it's such a good excuse.
It's the Jack Sparrow excuse.
Anyways.
It's always true.
When you say that you have no idea where Dawn's watch is, the adventurer stands up and clears his throat and says, "I'm happy to help you out with that."
Oh, excellent. I've always been a bit curious about where this shield of mine come from.
Razzle brings the note. Guys, we have a quest. Then tosses it at the table.
Ah, another adventure?
Yep.
Does it pay well?
Maybe. Probably.
What does the
that'll have
note
to be good
say?
enough.
I think it's just the basics of, like, go here, bring party to... Where...
Dawn's watch.
Basically just the, like, to-do list of the goddess, like...
In the name of the moon?
But yes, so.
Yes, in the name of me.
Mhm.
Ah.
So yes, I think this is where we will call the adventuring, though. But let's see if we can play some a little extra. Well, no, not play games. We have some post-game wrap-up here, so I don't think
Yes.
we'll be actually playing extra games tonight.
I think we were gonna start on character creation for.
No, that was actually going to be that's enough for a full session on its own, with a bit of gameplay. It's how it typically unfolds. But anyway, so all right, we're at the end of season 1 here. So what'd you guys think? Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I realize my preferred game power level is like making you guys feel like you're more mythic heroes than like just heroic heroes. So, yeah, so for those at home, basically everyone in this upcoming season 2 will have access to an artifact. Razzle's had his for most of the time, but its power is going to be a little more well-defined, and I'm going to kind of figure that out. As well as, Lilith just got her armor. Okay, wait. Making sure you guys are... Okay, no, you guys should... No, that's why. 1 second here.
What?
We've been off air for the last half an hour.
No. Just basically, sorry, it ended up not recording your guys' audio because I forgot I updated the voice mixer to make the inputs a little more clear. So, for myself.
Oh, so we just not been...
Basically,
Wait, for the entire episode? Or...
No. Just when we switch to the outro and kind of post things. So yeah. So unfortunately,
okay.
yeah, no. So basically,
Yeah, I was thinking that same thing.
Like, wow, how did no one mention that sooner?
Yeah.
But yeah, so no, for the basically it's your guys' responses to that just that got lost in the Ethernet, but not the end of the world. But so all right, well,
Yeah.
anything you guys want to see kind of going forward into next season, so to speak?
Good start to the season, guys. Let's be that critical.
I personally would like to see like a few puzzles or riddles, you know.
Okay.
I don't want to say things to make us think, but like non-combat stuff that'll make us think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to see that too.
Don't worry,
We need to make Lilith stealing actually good for the team.
Yeah, no. We're gonna be. You guys are gonna be adventuring through the Dawn's Watch is gonna be kind of the hub of all the adventures. So it's gonna be this big city, and you're gonna be traveling around the city, not across the map. Oh god.
Yeah, this is a bit of a personal thing, but I need to write down more of Razzle's backstory so we can kind of implement that a bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm. During the time, I'm probably going to actually get really into Lilith's backstory too.
Yeah, and I just realized we totally just didn't do anything about those orcs or the necromancer.
Nope.
I was going to say something, and I'm like, well, I hate them anyway, so I'm not going to say anything.
But yeah, so yeah, we've gotten like so I'm going to just say it because it's not going to come up with it. I decided after the first session there that after I realized, oh hey, yeah, the necromancer was supposed to be a Tribe of Bones pony and not just a general necromancer. They said, okay, you know what? This necromancer just beat up and locked up the Tribe of Bones pony and just hijacked their undead.
We don't really have to define it. That could leave open for interesting story hook.
I didn't plan on it. It doesn't make sense for it to be carrying forward because there's going to be a mass change of geography from here.
Yeah.
Oh, that is another
we
thing.
Far in the north, like, hey, I beat up these orcs. And
Recurring villain.
That is something I want for season 2 is I don't want to say more interesting locations, but like places like the tavern where we went to that were like, I don't want to say in depth described and whatnot, but like
something that has like character to it. Yeah,
that helps us make us feel like that the city is alive, that things are moving even when we're not there, like that sort of.
I actually have a bunch of factions kind of lined up here, and I'm gonna kind of give each one of them a venue and a place. Like,
okay, good.
I'm actually reusing some content that I've never got to use before. It's kind of funny. It started off as a custom D&D world. I ported it over to Exalted setting, and now I'm porting it back over to D&D, but with ponies. So I've had a lot of I kind of have a lot of fleshing out. That's why I'm using this as a backdrop for this adventure, because I figure I can work off these and kind of create interesting things.
Yeah, factions are always great as long as they're actually doing things, because when factions are doing things, that's what helps make the world feel alive and gives us something to react to if we don't approve of one of those factions or
Yep. Yeah, that's.
This is a bit of a personal thing, but I love like main antagonists and such like that. So that'd be kind of cool to see. Maybe
I would too. Yeah.
So yeah, like reoccurring antagonist kind of stuff.
Yeah, like I'm just thinking Fallout Quest here, but kind of like a Red Eye figure or something like that. Like,
yeah, I've actually only read the original fic, so I can't say about Red Eye.
Dragon.
Well, Red Eye was in the original, so.
Have you played any of the Tales of games?
Yes!
Basically, think of any of the main villains from the series, pretty much.
Please.
Like that charismatic, does potentially have good intentions, but not a good way of executing it.
Well, yeah, I'm actually, that's kind of my default to do that. Like, if you like looked at the last game, like there was Lord of Desire, who was the antagonist of that. Just this insane megalomaniac thing that would just toy.
But yeah, like a foil to the heroes, I guess. Like,
yeah, no,
great.
I definitely have a few of these guys lined up for you.
Okay, great.
And if nothing else, if you guys make enemies of a faction, kind of the heads of those factions will become that for you.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
So yeah, so alright. And
because gosh darn it, you're messing up our plans. You're costing us money and reputation, or whatever. We're gonna start taking care of you.
Oh yeah, I guess question for you, because I know you promised the Kitsune tailor that you would bring him along with you guys. Did you want to bring the younger rock seeker with you as well?
If he doesn't want to hang out with his brother, sure.
Yeah, why not?
Razzle needs another drinking companion.
Okay, I just
wait. Is the younger one the one who hired us, or the one we?
Nesnar,
saved?
the one you found in the mine.
Oh heck yeah, he drinks scotch.
And
That is
Smurgona.
a gentleman's drink. Therefore, Moon likes him.
Hey, it's a far improvement.
As
over
well
Pony
as just
Park.
sitting there sipping her wine.
Okay.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with wine. It's just scotch is, in Moon's mind at least, this is a little bit sexist. Scotch is a man's. It is the gentleman's.
So you like this guy more than Razzle?
Yes. At least as far as taste and alcohol. Yes.
I mean, to be fair, I think Razzle also, kind of just has leftovers of alcohol in his water skin, so,
Just get all the weirdest mix.
So I guess another.
he's one of those guys who, mixes Slurpees together,
Yeah.
Hey, to be fair, I don't mix Slurpees together, but I do mix pop, but it is in carefully controlled
he
proportions.
Well, yeah.
He does.
Everyone likes the good
Every
kamikaze. Or suicide, or whatever you want to call them.
No, I have a specific mixture. It is 2 parts Dr. Pepper to 1 part orange to pop to 1 part lemonade.
Yup.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Anyway,
I just like iced tea.
Iced tea is good too.
so I guess flip side to the earlier question, is there anything you want me to avoid doing?
Not that I can think of. I'm generally open for a lot of things.
I mean, I'd say about the main thing is seeing if, and this is more of a group thing, see if we can't stay on track, slightly more, but, I mean, today we already knew that we were winding down and stuff, so,
Yeah.
I'm not really holding it against us, but, if we have a session where it's, more than half of it's just goofing off, then it's not frustrating, but it's why couldn't we get more done today?
Yeah, no. And
So
and we're also getting closer to the summer months and such, so we're getting close to the point where we'll be moving back up to our 7 starting point again.
okay.
Yeah.
So once I get back on biking to and from work, that will basically be moving our start time up some. So we'll be having 3 hours worth of time instead of this the 2.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll help too.
Yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, and also in terms of the thing, this one's gonna be a little more sandboxy than this one was, in the sense that I have kind of been there's a lot of hooks that will pull that you can start grabbing onto. They'll all eventually pull you towards the desired climax, but it's more of
Because especially since there's 4 of us, you're trying to give a hook for all of us. So it's going to kind of be what does the party as a whole latch onto most?
And actually, the hooks were to beyond just getting you to the city. I wanted you to have an in with a given faction.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, 2 of them are fairly obvious here. Okay, Razzle's got an in with the followers of the Nightmare within the city, and Moon's got an in within the noble houses.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say what Volts and Lilith I have planned are, but they'll be interesting.
Lilith is definitely the Rogues Guild.
Nope.
Okay, so we have religion and politics already.
I'm not sure whether to be
and if it's like
disappointed or
anything,
impressed.
because you guys have to remember that he actually knows what I have so far from for Lilith's backstory.
Actually, no, I've been
Yeah, I know.
planning on this one for a while before I even knew any of your backstory. I think you're gonna like it's gonna come up. It's gonna be definitely some interesting stuff.
Yay!
Looking forward to it.
And I think
looking
Lilith
forward
will
to
remain it will remain a mystery for now, just because I don't feel like revealing that particular facet of the town yet. But I will say that Volts will have an will be through like the academy and the city, that faction. Because with the shield and that kind of informational thing, I think messes well with
between the shield and her archetype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her goddess.
The goddess.
Does she worship Luminace?
No, the author.
Okay, that's better. I was gonna say, it's like, well, I mean, if that's her archetype and this and that, it sounds like it should be this, but okay, yeah, no. Not gonna argue with the author.
Yep.
We like the author.
The author is every GM in their game.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, it's like a lot of the fluff, it's not like overt, but it's pretty much implied by it. Like a lot of the other extended stuff. Honestly, the Pantheon is one of my favorite.
As far as the author's will and stuff.
Yeah.
But as far as, like,
the
initial creator.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
No, the Pantheon is honestly one of my favorite parts of the Ponyfinder setting.
Yeah, it's a good Pantheon.
It is a Pantheon instead of just a loose association of gods and goddesses.
Like, the only quote-unquote problem is that there's no chaotic good god or goddess.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why in a different game I was in, Ileana was trying to ascend to goddesshood, and she was going to become the chaotic good goddess.
Yeah.
To help fill in the Pantheon.
I think part of the reason, though, is that ponies are so tied to destiny and such, it's hard for them to be chaotic. Mm-hmm. Heck, the Unspoken is basically a chaos relief valve.
Yeah, I'm not arguing.
Yeah. But, I mean, who knows what could happen, because you've at least seen from RRPs that Lilith is kind of getting pulled in two different directions with her current neutral alignment.
Yeah, and now she's also tied to the nightmare, so...
Which is why. It's because she's tied to the nightmare. So, in a way, Moon wants her to be good, and she kind of wants to be good, sort of. But she still is tied to the nightmare.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I run evil as the basis on... It's not so much like, I have killed an orphanage. It's more like, you know what? No, you're in my way. You're willing to hurt people to advance yourself.
Yeah.
It's the nightmare, at least how I've always seen like her and Kara's, is very much this needs to be done for good, or for, I say good, I mean for the good of pony kind as a whole, because it doesn't matter that they're quote unquote evil. They support pony kind, so therefore they probably tend to be more quote unquote evil to enemies of pony kind, because, well, you're in our way to progress. Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, actually, and I'm good. This is just a little behind the scenes, especially because she's in this kind of, because this game is post Empire, but I really want. I made the nightmare is part of the thing, is like she's a little bitter against, more than just a little bit bitter against the humanoids.
Yeah.
Right now in this version, she basically, because she views them as denying the ponies a chance to actually be strong and such. So
yeah,
interlopers.
Yeah. I kind of see the nightmare as like the guardian who's gone too far, kind of like archetype.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. She's actually one of my favorite goddesses. Because like I feel like there's the most that can be done with that, lawful evil sort of.
Yeah, this is my second character who's followed her, though this time it was accidental.
But yeah, I always like a good nightmare related.
Yeah, and especially since the doppelganger, the Karakis who got away. I don't know if the Nightmare is going to want to let go of Lilith, because it's kind of like, okay, you took one of mine, I take one of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, except, but then you also have Moon Snow is very dedicated to the Moon Princess.
Oh yeah.
And there's the rivalry between her and Nightmare. So
Actually, that makes it even better because there's a rivalry between
On
who
the other
wins.
side, you also have someone who, is a follower
Like-
of the author.
that is part of the reason why
And
Razzle
it's
I've
cleric,
been
so, it's not like I can completely ignore her and stuff.
like, that's part of the reason why I've been trying to play up our rivalry, Razzle, is I'm trying to have, like, the underlying Moon Princess versus Night, like, because we worship the two ends. Well, okay, you don't worship, necessarily, but you are aligned, like, we're going to have that conflict.
Mhm.
And so, like, I'm trying to play it up a bit to, like,
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Granted, I could probably be doing a better job of it as far as, like, actually worshiping the Moon Princess side.
well, it's like it's more about you follow her in the. And to be fair, I will point out here, like, the spiders notwithstanding, her philosophy is live in peace with the things of the night, whereas the Nightmares is control the things of the night.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they are so similar. It's why they clash. It's just like they differ in the philosophy of it.
Yeah.
And
Okay, that's mine. No, that's my thing.
Yeah, the two sides of the same coin.
Well, no, it's the protect from the things of the night by only fighting when you have to, or, like, just guiding them away versus go out and actively destroy and or control. Like, it's the defense or offense sort of argument.
yeah, that's also the Nightmare's whole thing of the amulet's rage effect. Why it makes you more susceptible to ponies is the idea is it's intended to be used by the ponies to empower but control things that aren't them.
Yeah.
Where Razzle's just like, I'm gonna use it on myself.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, you I admire your creativity. That's okay. That's decent, but I'm not letting you do that again.
Yes, sad face.
But yeah, so yeah.
Oh man, imagine that with
Not
yeah.
that's
Well, anyways, I think we have kind of reached the end of this postseason wrap up. So, starting next week, we are going to be running a temporary game with probably a fair number of new players because it seems like everyone wants to have someone join up the game. But we're going to thankfully we're going to be playing Masks: A New Generation. It's a Powered by the Apocalypse game where everyone plays teenage superheroes. It's going to be a very different experience, but it's one I really enjoy, and I think I can handle a larger group of people with it. Won't be as pretty to see, but we can make things work. So,
Yeah.
any last words before we close it out tonight at the end of the first season of this?
No, have fun, get drunk, and yeah.
Fudge, peppermint, marshmallow, squeak.
That sounds good. Can I get that on a tea?
Anyways, hopefully by the time we get to season 2, we'll actually have a name for our group of adventurers here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll be arguing it during the whole trip up there.
Oh, I'm sure.
So yeah, look for season 2 to be decided. And to those watching in the past, present, and future, I bid you